there we go, parking garage and recreational field that is, as Gary said, that's in design. It's a very aggressive schedule. We hope to open this in March of 2014. The program plan calls for 1,227 parking stalls, and the Chancellor says that number exactly right now, 1,227. So I turned to the project manager, Charles, and I said, "You cannot change this number." He said, "I think we've changed it. I don't want to hear it." Change it up, that's okay. The really interesting feature here is that it's going to have that playing field on top, and that's part of a combined funding strategy with recreational center revenues as well as parking. To be able to add a field is very important for our campus. If we look at the National Intramural Rec Sport Association NERSA standards, we should have an acre of intramural playing space, field playing space, per 1,000 students. And right now we have 0. We should have about 10. That was a pretty easy equation for justification in the program plan with the region. So we're going to go from 0 to 1. But it is actually a serious problem for us, and anyone in recreational services will tell you it's a problem. Right now we schedule our recreational field activities on Mountain Lion Stadium's field from 8 p.m. to 11 p.m. because that's the only time we can get field time. This will be dedicated exclusively to recreational activity. It will not be used for intercollegiate activity, intercollegiate athletic sports at all. So I think that the other part of this that's very exciting is it is a contributor to our sustainability commitment because we are not using as much of a footprint. We're not 1,227 stalls. If you can imagine how big that footprint would be, that's every surface parking lot we have. That takes up a lot of room. We're stacking it. It costs more to do that, but we're saving our land for other important initiatives, one of which is open space, because we still have a strong commitment, if you look at our master plan, to open space. And then by putting the field on top, that's yet another gain. So clearly the student success, but the campus community part is as well, because all of the faculty and staff can join the recreation center. Nina?
Is the field going to be grass, real grass?
No, it'll be artificial turf. Yeah, and we've studied that. Real grass is not a very good idea in our particular climate, and it's also not a good idea in cold climate on top of tons and tons of concrete, where we really do hope it snows for the moisture, and that just causes a lot of problems with the concrete structure that's supporting that field. Actually, we have artificial turf surface in one of the quads over in the housing village that is a very popular space in February, particularly, like now when it's warm, because that's always warm.